Lance Bartles, firefighter with the Hewitt Fire Department.
Keith Skilpick, firefighter at the Hewitt Fire Department.
We're going to give you a quick tour of the Hewitt Fire Department. Come on, let's go. So this is the lounging area for all the firefighters. We've got 5 recliners for each firefighter. It's kind of our area to come in, and after we do truck checks and all the other daily type duties after 5, we get to kind of relax here. But when the tones ring, we have to get up and go on the calls. It might be a lift assist, medical problems, issues. It could be a fire, structure fire, grass fire. It could be a wreck, any kind of 911 emergency. We'll have to hop up and go on that after 5. This is our lounging area. So when we get here in the mornings, we usually meet up with the other previous crew and sit here at this table and do kind of a rundown of what they had from the previous day, and kind of just get a briefing of what needs to happen throughout that day, and kind of talk about what, just chit chat and go through about the days. After we do truck checks in the mornings and get our daily briefing from the previous crew, we like to come in here and we have a nice stove that the city has provided for us, and we have a nice griddle. We cook anything on this stove. It's nice. As you can tell, we like to eat. This is our Apparatus Bank. Here we store all our trucks. We've got 2 brush trucks, 2 engines, and a ladder truck. And this is kind of, we keep them inside to keep them nice and clean. And when the tones go off, we come out here, put our gear on, get in the trucks, and go. These are our brush trucks. We have 2 of them. They are used for grass fires, brush fires. If there's a campfire in somebody's backyard, an illegal burn, we usually take these type trucks that put those type small fires out.
This is engine 1. This is what me and Firefighter Bartles we ride on. We ride this truck to medical calls and fires. This is going to be the first out truck if we get any type of medical. But if we need 2 trucks for a medical call or a car wreck or a fire, we're taking this one in truck 1.
This is truck 1. This is our newest pride and joy of the department. It's got a 100-foot ladder on top of it. It's going to be going out on car wrecks and fires. We have, with the growing number of buildings around Hewitt and bigger buildings being built in Hewitt, we had to have a 100-foot ladder to be able to reach some of these spots and help the city and protect the city a lot more. It's also our second out medical truck. So if engine 1 is out on medical and we get another medical call, truck 1 will also go out for a second medical emergency if that were to happen. So right here we have 3 Preconnects, and that just means that they're already connected to water. All the engineer has to do is pull a knob and water gets to these hoses. We have a 3-inch and 2-inch and 3/4 hoses. Big hose, big water. Smaller hoses, not as much water. We take these out to the first out fire. So if your house is on fire and we are there to put it out, most likely we'll take one of these Preconnects, and easy to deploy and get it to the door easily and fight fire. And if we need a lot more water, that's when we go for the big 3-inch hose.
And down here we have our supply line. This can be a 5-inch hose right here. This is the back side of the pump panel. We can hook this in from a hydrant to supply the pump with extra water when we fight a house fire. You just hook in right here, crank it open, and we got extra water for the pump and for the firefighters inside.
These are our rescue tools, also known as the jaws of life. These are the spreaders, and these are the cutters here. It's just a big pair of scissors. And what's cool about these with this truck, they're battery operated, so there's no cords attached. We can take them pretty much anywhere and There's no cord to limit where we can go with them. And we use these on car wrecks to pop open a door if you're trapped inside of the door, or if, like I said, those are big scissors, there's a piece of metal that needs to be cut, those will cut anything. This is our medical cabinet. We have all our medical gear right here in this bag, prepared for anything. If we go on a medical call, this is what we'll be pulling out. We have some more equipment here, or if we have a down firefighter on a scene, we have a quick access to help either our fellow brothers out or the public in case there's a medical emergency. This is the pump panel. This is how we get water to different hoses that we may be using on scene. It's pretty simple. You have cross lay and it's color coded, so you just pull that lever and water goes to that hose that you want to send water to. Same thing, when you don't need water, you can just push it down and turn off the water. And it looks like a hard thing to use, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad.
We're going to go over Truck 1, our newest addition to the fire department here, and it's a very valuable asset for us. There's many things that we can do with it, from just basic firefighting with water to having a high-rise application for it. We can use this. It's a 100-foot ladder with a bucket attached to the end of it. We can use it for firefighting purposes. We can use it for rescue purposes. We've had many larger apartment complexes and hotels been added to our city, and this actually allows us the ability to reach those upper floors in firefighting conditions or with just rescue conditions. We're able to spray 2,000 gallons per minute with this apparatus, which is a large volume of or water for fire applications. With those larger buildings, we definitely need that to help mitigate those situations. We can use it for rescue above and below grade. We can actually go to, say, if a car went off by the edge of a bridge, we can set this up on top of the bridge and actually drop the ladder down to lower grade to help assist with rescue. Because we have this ladder, we also became tech certified in rope rescue. We can actually do rope rescue off the front end of the ladder, which just gives us a lot more dynamics that we can add to our fire service and our abilities to assist our community. Along with this ladder, we also got an air system that's built in, so that when we have firefighters in smoking conditions at the top of the ladder, they actually can hook their mask directly into ports that are in the front bucket, and they can breathe air up there just like without having their packs on. Just a better system for us to allow firefighters to be in the front of the bucket doing operations for a longer period of time.
So this is Firefighter Scopic, all dressed up in his firefighter gear. We wear all this stuff to protect ourselves. We've got steel-toe boots in case anything falls on our toes to help our toes out. Our pants and our jacket are made of a material that is unlikely to burn, and it helps with the heat on our bodies. And he's got the SCBA on, but he is the same firefighter as he was you've seen before. So when he goes into a house fire, he's got all this. With the SCBA, it helps us breathe in the smoke. And his helmet, if anything falls from the roof or anything, he's got his helmet on to protect his head. And that is what we look like when we get the call for a fire. We come out here, we put our gear on as fast as we can, and hop in the truck, go to the emergency, and this is what we'll look like when we're fighting a house fire.
Thanks for joining us on the virtual tour today of the Hewitt Fire Department. Y'all stay safe out there. Me and Firefighter Bartles are going to get back to work.